right, podcast time.
Yep, with Bob and Ken.
Yeah, Bobby, Kenny, don't like being called Bob, but alright.
Rob for
Nope.
Robert?
Nope.
Why not?
Just Bobby, please.
Alright, yeah, this is our first podcast.
Well, not first, but first releasing. The first one was very gross.
So we had sad attempts. We were actually so lazy that we did not want to scan through it to see what parts to keep and what not. So
Nope.
we just deleted all of it, and
We deleted a lot of our recordings.
yeah, we actually had a whole, we tried doing YouTube, and we had a whole USB full of a bunch of videos that weren't edited yet. We were too lazy to edit them, and hadn't uploaded to YouTube in like 8 months, so we were just like, let's just restart, and just deleted the entire USB,
Yeah.
and we're going to try to get back into it.
This is
but
actually going to be on our podcasting channel. We have our gaming channel.
We're going to have
as
a
well.
second channel?
Yeah, why not? Screw it. A lot of people do that.
Okay. I guess we're
We'll
going
talk
to
this
put this
over.
on our second channel.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put this one on our gaming channel too.
Yeah, to like promote it, yeah.
To promote the podcasting channel.
Yeah, this will be on the main channel, but this is a promotion that these are going to now be on the second channel.
Which we don't have yet, but we'll
get
have
there.
by the time we upload this
Yeah,
video.
hopefully.
And then we're also probably going to go back and delete all of our other gaming videos. Cause
No.
I feel like we should. They're all pretty bad.
Okay, yeah, we'll just start over.
Just
If you're a person hearing this that's seen our older ones, we're sorry.
Also, you're one of many few.
Very few.
Our most viewed video was 39 views.
And that was the worst thing I've
It was a
ever.
surprise too, because that was
Why?
the worst version.
It
of
was
the
recorded on
recording.
the. If you're people listening, watch that video. It was recorded on a phone.
It was recorded on a camera. Was it? Wait, was it a phone?
It was on a phone. Yes.
I'm pretty sure it was a camera.
It was a Cuphead video. It was on like someone's phone or camera. Or something.
Yeah, it was on like a little portable digital camera.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because y'all like that one better than.
It might have been on
every
the
other
phone.
one.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, it was bad. Like
sound
the
was
screen was
bad.
crooked. The sound was terrible. We had to I got a folding chair and had to stack like 25 boxes onto it to get the camera up to an acceptable height to record the screen.
Oh, back to like recording to one of our first videos. When we first started recording around my house, remember?
Yeah.
We had to stack a bunch of shit. I had to clear some space to transfer my old phone to my new phone, and I found one of our old recording, the Batman hour-long recording.
Wait, we played Batman for
Yeah, we
an
played
hour?
we played
Wait,
Batman.
which Batman?
Arkham Knight.
Do
Yeah.
I even own that game?
We played it at my house.
Did
remember?
you even own that game?
Yes.
I don't remember recording that.
Yeah,
Who
we
was
started-
playing?
Me, obviously, because I played before. Remember we tried getting Rachel to play for Girl Game Review?
Yeah, I don't think it was Batman. Didn't we try to get her to play Dark Souls?
Yeah, but I'm telling you now that I have an hour-long recording of Batman and us playing it.
Well, you playing it and
Well,
me
me
being
playing
there.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So how did you watch it?
No, I just deleted it to make space. And
It just immediately didn't even bother.
I mean,
We don't. I mean, we don't have any of the footage of our old videos either.
The thing is, I didn't even have to do that because I got rid of it. It didn't help, and I just bought more space, so it was
okay.
okay.
I remember our God of War video that's on the channel for now.
That was an hour long. I edited that for stayed up for like a couple hours, and it's just fucking 12 views. I'm pissed.
Yeah, the
I had a
Cuphead
great-
video that had zero editing, or no, it had really shit editing. All there was cuts. There was nothing else.
I mean, I just had cuts.
And
I just cut a lot.
But it was a bad angle, bad audio, bad
Yeah.
gameplay, because the person I was playing with, Tyler, is pretty ass at the game. Hold on, let me get a sippy real quick. This is for all you ASMR likers.
No. I can hear you gulping because you're fucking gross.
I made sure to gulp extra loud for you.
I like the idea of the fire video I'm playing right now.
Yeah, obviously
Nice.
you can't tell because it's a podcast, but
Yeah.
we're actually in my bedroom, which is why the sound quality's trash. Bobby's laying in my bed.
Yes, sir.
Wish I could join him, but my computer's not close
I
enough.
hope it. I don't know if the mic picked that up. I'm against his wall in the room behind me.
Yeah, my dad's watching a movie on the
Yeah,
TV.
I heard a
behind him.
loud car screech. I'm hoping that it didn't pick up the audio.
I
It probably
hope,
did.
I kind of hope it does.
I-
But yeah, he's plugged his phone into my TV, not directly because I don't
Yeah.
have a smart TV. I'm not rich. And he's just playing a fireplace on the TV. I can't even look
It's
at it.
relaxing to me. I'm just watching it every once in a while.
I'm not allowed to because
You're
I
facing
either
me.
look at Bobby to conversate,
Yeah,
or I get
or-
to watch the fireplace and stare
Not
very
looking.
awkwardly in the opposite direction while I'm talking to him.
So my computer went off. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it
I don't think so. You might want to just swipe the mouse just to double check it's still recording.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, yeah.
Don't do that crap. No, that was on purpose, you little bitch.
Yeah, it was.
So Joaquin Phoenix got
Is that cleft chin, right?
No,
not
yet. Not yet. He got nominated for a Golden Globe and actually won it for Best Actor. I liked his performance in Joker.
That's
a lot of
the only
people
movie
did.
I've ever seen him in.
Oh yeah, but that's what it was for. It was for the movie Joker.
My mom told me that his brother River Phoenix had committed suicide at 19.
Well, what he did was overdose on drugs.
Yeah, but on purpose. Apparently,
yeah.
So that was a little sad to hear about.
Going down, feeling happy.
All right, yep. Just making fun of a man's death right there. No big deal.
I'm sorry. I'm very awkward.
I feel bad, but if I'm being completely honest, I didn't even know he had a brother.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Know much about the actor.
Apparently it was like when we were probably not born. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know
how old Joaquin was when River died.
Yeah. So, topic of Akeem, Wendy Williams made fun of his lip cleft, which just makes it like lip up more and like. You're like a.
So he's gonna go on the show as Joker when he's being invited to the interview. And for those of you that have seen the movie,
you've been awful, Wendy.
For those of you that have seen the movie, we live in a society, and gunshot sound. Insert gunshot sound. And that's it.
No, but like you're a TV like personality. You can't just like make fun of somebody like that.
How do you think they became a TV personality? By making fun of people.
No, that's not how that works. That's
kind of how that works.
No, it doesn't. Like you're making fun of someone's disability. It's not even a disability. It's just a facial thing that he can't help.
Bobby, you can't tell me you've never made fun of somebody for something they can't help.
But am I a TV star because of it?
No.
Millions of people are watching. She got a lot of hate though, but at least she got a lot of hate from it.
See, so it worked out.
But it's just, I don't know. People like that bother me.
You're like that. You're just not on TV. Most people are like that. They're just not on TV.
I'm not. I've been better lately. Okay, I used to be a lot meaner.
You are better now.
Shut up. You're being very awkward right now. Because you're feeling empty sound.
Yeah. As you can tell, we're not that good at podcasting yet.
No, we'll get better over time.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So if I take a recording of nothing and blast it in a loud place, would there be silence?
No.
That's just a joke.
What?
No, it wouldn't work. I'm telling you right now, it would not work.
Do you know it wouldn't work?
Because it just blasts nothing, so it wouldn't do anything to the room.
But it's like, what if it did though?
Then that'd be awesome.
I mean, if you kind of think about it, if you sound like you're blasting nothing, you're not really blasting, so it wouldn't make any difference. But if you're overpowering the sound of something with the sound of nothingness,
there's no no, that's not how that works. There's
okay,
nothing,
but
no
if you're playing a recording of nothing, it's still playing something, so it's still outputting.
No, it's not vibrating the air, because nothing is like no air vibration.
I guess so.
Yeah, so I was a joke. You made me think about it.
But it'd be cool if that's how it worked.
That's how noise canceling headphones work.
It's not. Do you know how they work?
There's a noise canceling sound they play, right?
It's so to cancel a sound, you have to hit it with an opposite wavelength.
Sound? Yeah, I just said that with a sound.
But it's the same sound, opposite. So like if the wavelength is like a sine wave, you'd have to hit it with an inverse sine wave to cancel it out.
I know. That's why I said it's a sound that we can't hear.
Well, no, you can't hear it because it's being canceled out by the other sound.
Yeah, there you go. I told you it played a sound.
But I mean, you could hear the sound.
Oh my god.
If there wasn't the opposite of the sound playing elsewhere.
You're just trying to not sound wrong, which you are.
I'm not wrong.
Oh my god.
And I wasn't right either. It was in between. It was a middle ground, a neutral.
There is no middle ground. You're wrong.
No.
Oh my god.
I refuse to believe that.
Oh, let's change subjects now?
About you being wrong.
Okay.
That's a good subject.
No.
Yes.
What was I wrong about, huh?
I don't even remember what we were talking about, honestly. Something about noise canceling headphones. I have the memory of an old person with Alzheimer's.
No, don't talk about that. That's terrible.
It is, but it's kind of true. I have the worst memory that a child could
Nah,
possibly
I
have.
bet you I have worse. I bet you have mine's worse.
I bet you it's not.
What'd you just say?
All right, you're just playing games now. I'm not playing these games, Bob. Hard stop
Who are
Lucas,
you?
my hero.
Who are you? What am I doing here?
Stop.
What?
Okay. Yeah, awkward silence.
No, this is what happened last time. What's
Well,
happening?
we can cut out the silent parts.
No, keep it in.
All right.
It makes it better.
It really doesn't, but okay. So, we went to Walmart today.
Why does that matter?
I don't know.
Whatever. Yeah.
That was our day.
Yeah, sure. There we go. That was
basically that wasn't our entire day. It was going to Walmart.
Yeah. We played Smash in the morning, really, and then went to Walmart.
Smash Bros, not each other. For clarification,
Are we not telling them that?
they don't need to know about our relationship off camera, off mic.
We're gonna cut this, right?
No,
Oh.
you gotta keep it in. You gotta keep everything in. No cuts. This is a no cut podcast.
Oh God, no, that's not happening.
Yes, no cut podcast.
All right. Well, I know something you're gonna have to cut. You're gonna have to cut.
Leave it in.
I'm editing that out.
Bobby said the word.
No.
Bobby said the word.
I'm cutting that out too.
Nope.
I'm not cutting. I'm bleeping it.
Tyler
I'm
is
bleeping.
a Tyler. Tyler
Yeah, it
is
works.
a Tyler.
Yep. I said Tyler. I'm gonna replace it with the word Tyler. I'm gonna
Just replace every bad word with
Tyler.
Tyler. It's just as bad though.
I know. No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Tyler.
Calling someone a Tyler is just as bad as calling them
And you're
a
moving. And here comes the chair sound.
Yeah, do you like the sound of my chair? It's really creaky.
Lean back. Oh, that's gonna be. Oh, the peak. Look at the audio.
Oh,
That one peak.
hell yes.
Yes.
Gonna leave that in?
Of course you are. We'll talk about animes now.
Sure.
So why not? Don't stop burping into the mic. It's gross. Don't want to hear
Jealous that
that.
you don't have a drink to burp with, because it's right next to me. We're not next to each other, by the way. We're a good
No.
5 feet
We
apart
we
from
have
away
to
each
be.
other.
We have to be away from each
Actually,
other.
no, probably like 10 feet. That's irrelevant though.
This is not 10 feet, bud. This is like.
Well, I'm
7.
6 feet, and if I were to lay down, yeah, it's probably like 7 feet.
See?
I was thinking about it, and then I remembered I'm at like a 90-degree angle, so I'm like halved in my height. Okay, trying to flex
so-
on me. So anime. What have you been watching recently?
I just finished a show on Netflix. I know you don't like Netflix anime,
Yeah,
but
some
this
of
was.
them, they're
It's
just
a
kinda,
weird.
different
it's a weird.
animation.
It's more
It's
like
hard to get into.
it's like crude drawing, kind of. You can see.
But
like,
when I'm
pencil
used
lines
to
and
like
shit.
regular anime
Yeah.
animation, it's hard to get
It's
into.
it's a Netflix series called either Scissor 7. It's about
Sinister 7 or Scissor?
no Scissor 7.
Like the cutting instrument.
Yes. What
And
other?
then the number.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
But it's spelled out the number, not just the number. It's about a hitman that's not good at his job. And in the description, it just talks. It just said he's disguised as a hairdresser because I guess you can't just be a hitman. You have to have like a side job so people don't think you are, or whatever, some shit, or like.
Yeah.
But like, it's just funny, like really crude humor. Every once in a while, he's a huge pervert. He's not
there
good at what he does.
Poop jokes?
His name is Seven, but apparently it's not. In the end, some twist. I'm not gonna spoil too much.
I think you just kind of did.
No, saying his name is not actually Seven does not mean shit.
Well, you just ruined the whole plot reveal for me.
Okay, yeah, and like, he has scissors he can control with his like cheese. He has control his chi.
I thought you were about to say cheese. I was like, what? You can control it with his cheese.
Yeah, no, he said he says to himself like focus and like some shit like that, and like it starts like he summons it like this, like come to me or some shit.
Summons scissors.
Yeah, like he has his own scissors, but he can like come to him from anywhere, and like it's just
So
spinning.
it's Milner, but a scissor.
Yeah, and like he can like control it. It's really fast if he focuses hard
Does
enough.
each hitman have like a special ability or a special weapon they control? Is it any scissors or only the one scissor?
Only the one scissor that he like. I guess it'd be like D&D, like attuned to, because like it breaks and they make a new one
Okay.
that looks exactly the same. So maybe it's the one he wants. So I don't think he can do multiple scissors.
Hmm.
Yeah, your thing just went off.
My
That doesn't
monitor,
matter.
that's fine. I hope. It should be fine.
Yeah, it should be fine.
But double check it. It helps.
When we were setting up trying the podcast, we had a lot of tests and all that.
Took us about
obviously
like 2 hours
Why?
to finally get it working properly.
Yeah. And like we don't even know if it's gonna work properly.
It still might be bad, but this is our first time. Go easy on us.
If I hear, I definitely gonna be able to hear you in the background.
Yeah, you're.
And vice versa. But
I mean, right now we're
maybe
recording on 2 separate computers, and we each have headsets that, even though they have bad mics, can surprisingly pick up.
On Xbox it's bad, but on computers it's crisp.
Yeah, it picks up audio from like 3 floors down, even though I don't get it. It's whatever.
I had to lower the sensitivity to 0.03.
Yeah, mine's at 100, but mine's also like.
I think mine's better somehow.
I feel like mine has better quality, but yours is more sensitive.
Mine
really only picks up sound directly in front of it, yet also you, which you're not in front. I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know. Well, in the future, hopefully we'll have better equipment, so there's not too big of a problem.
We're gonna try to get separate mics and probably a mixer.
Do you know we can like post an ad online for an editor because they don't have to be like near us. We can like call them and all that.
Yeah, but we also can't afford that. We have 0 revenue from YouTube.
Yet.
Maybe.
So yeah, so far, I guess one of us. I guess I should edit because I'm in a film class in school, so they're gonna teach me how to do that.
We're considering getting an Elgato for gameplay because they're nice but expensive.
Is it just a recording capture?
A capture card, yeah.
But ours is pretty good already, isn't it? Like
It's
shoot 1080.
Okay, but like it records to a USB instead of directly to the computer, and it does not record 4K. No.
No, it said 1080.
No. I'm actually not sure. See, some games it looks fine when playing them, and then other games it doesn't. I don't know.
How much is the
I
Elgato?
think it's like the last time I looked at it, I think it was about 140 to 160. But I think that one that I was looking at can record in 4K.
Yeah.
Not that we're really gonna be recording in 4K. I don't even think YouTube supports 4K yet.
No,
but
no.
Recording in 4K means it can record everything else in a lower quality just fine.
Yeah. So
that plus the capture card we have now really seems to have bad problems with like saturation. Like the colors it's recording always don't look right.
I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah.
I don't know. Plus recording to the USB and then USB to computer is kind of gay.
Yeah.
Gay in the not homosexual way, in the stupid way. Not that saying that gays are stupid. Might have to cut that part out.
Nah, we'll keep it. We should just title this video
No Cut Podcast.
No, recording problems.
Part 1.
Part 1.
Of many.
Of many, yeah. That works. Because I didn't think it'd be this hard to do this.
Yeah, either did I, but
No.
the first time for everything is hard.
At least we're doing it. Because
I feel like a lot of people want to do it, and they just don't because of how difficult they think it'll be. And even though we're doing this right now, it could be really bad, and it probably will be. But we're at least doing it, and we'll hopefully get better at it the more we do it.
Oh, yeah.
And podcasting will definitely help with YouTube commentary, because some of our videos, our commentary was a little shit, a little lackluster.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, my voice is a little naturally monotone, which is kind of not good for YouTube commentary, so I'm trying to work on
Mine's a little higher pitched.
Yeah, mine just naturally sounds like I'm unenthused and uninterested, which usually I am, so my voice fits with my personality quite well, but I'm trying to work on it and trying to be a little more excited.
I'm usually pretty cheery.
For commentary and whatnot.
I laugh very easily.
Not as bad as Tyler does, though.
Oh my god, it's so bad. We're batching him, even though we're going to do a D&D podcast.
Oh yeah, in about I think he said he could come over like 7:30. So in like 2 hours, we're gonna be playing D&D and just doing the audio of it because we don't have a camera yet.
I don't think we should have a camera with it. I think we should just stick with the screen, like a picture or like a drawing of someone can do. I know people in my school that can draw pretty well, cartoonish things.
Well, maybe we'll think about it. It's just like when I've seen people do D&D, even if the people themselves aren't in the videos, they'll usually have it like hovering above their little play area thing. Like for us, that would be like where we're rolling the die in the map you drew. on the game board. Although if we were to do that, we probably actually have to start using the game board more for like combat details, not just having the map on it all the time.
So
We'll think about it. For now, though, it's just going to be sound.
I'm thinking if we have like, if we do the D&D like someone drawing of us, I think we should have.
I think a cool thing to do would be like show us all sitting there, but then drawing us as our characters.
I was just about to say that.
Like,
that shit sounds cool. But what with the DM? I guess I would be regular.
I mean, even some DMs. You remember the Amazing World of Gumball episode where they were playing D&D?
Yeah.
Even Richard, because he was the DM in that episode, he was still dressed as an elf. So I could just use or whoever the DM is could just use a character they have from a different campaign. We've like 7 active campaigns going on right now, so it's kind of all over the place.
Why don't we just get a guest DM to DM for us? Let's invite Kellen over to DM for us.
I mean, I doubt he's trying to pull up at 7:30 at night to DM for us right now.
Not tonight.
No, for a later
Actually,
stream.
maybe.
Well, the one we're doing tonight is just gonna be like a low ball first try, kind of like this one is. If it does work out pretty well, then we can try to upgrade it per se and do a better one, where we might actually have a guest DM, and DM is Dungeon Master for people that don't play D&D. We didn't mention that at all. Yeah, we're kind of using abbreviations. And if you don't know what D&D is, you should play it. It's really kind of a nerdy thing. A lot of people think of it that way, and I thought of it too, honestly, before I played it. But it's actually really fun.
I like the idea of it since I heard of it. I never thought it was like too nerdy. I mean, I guess it kind of is, but I would like the idea of like just doing whatever you want.
Yeah, I always wish there was a game where you could do whatever you want, but obviously...
I think there was. It's
But like
old.
programming a game to do literally anything you want is probably extremely difficult, because there's always that one person that's going to want to do something completely
that wants
stupid.
to fuck the salmon.
Yeah, that wants to try to break the system just because.
Yeah.
And when we play D&D, if I'm not DMing, I like to kind of dick around a lot,
yeah, you
especially.
do. And when I DM, I hate it.
Yeah, he hates it, because I try to fuck with him all the time, and he
for example,
refuses probably over
I have
half of the things I try to do just because he doesn't want to deal with it. Which
so for
is
example,
fair. I try to fuck with him a lot.
I'm trying to speak.
I don't give a fuck.
You cut me off twice. Motherfucker.
So anyway.
Oh my god. For example, me being in a shop and like there would be some not overpowered thing, but at the moment it sounds cool.
Something that I couldn't afford at the time.
Oh yeah, because you're broke.
Yeah.
And I tell him the amount, and you're like, I can't do that. I'm like, all right, well, I guess
Yeah, so I'll just
can't.
be like, I'm gonna steal it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, huh? No. He said, all right, fine, I'll kill him. Like, no. I made a new rule that you can't kill shop owners.
Yeah. So then I was like.
But then I agreed to this. If your sneaky's good enough, you can steal it.
Yeah, but only on certain things. Like I wanted to steal
Only
the
on
most
certain-
like broken thing there, and you were like, no.
Just no.
Like maybe a health potion or something, but no, not that.
Not that.
Then
Not that.
Tyler, the other person we were playing with, he had like
Just what the fuck
he had
everything.
sneaky boots and tried to steal something from the shop and still failed because he got poop rolls. Or no, didn't he steal something and then put it back because he felt bad? He did both successfully, stealthily. He stole it and put it back without the guy noticing.
So yeah, that's fun to do.
Yeah, it's just kind of fun to do with her. Yeah, Tyler likes to fuck everything. I do too, but only in your campaign. In every other campaign, I'm fine. Only when Bobby's DMing do I like to sleep with things, as Momon. If you've seen Overlord, then you know who it is. But
you know who it is.
Tyler, in no matter what campaign he's in, he tries to sleep with everything.
Like every time, I feel like every time he enters the room, he asks Kellen if there's hot bitches in there. I
He
swear
wasn't
to God,
even
every
with
time.
Isaac. Isaac who's another person in a separate DM, separate campaign at school. Yeah, he was in the Fey realm, going in someplace, and Tyler asked if in a completely different area if there was a hot secretary there. Like, even if there was, what are you gonna do with it?
In your new castle is what he was talking about.
Okay, well, even then, he's not even there really.
Yeah, he's
I
in the
forced him to
chamber.
stay outside. Who was a secretary at a castle? What is she gonna type on a typewriter that's not existed yet?
No, like, I don't know.
File my papers in the filing cabinet that doesn't exist yet?
There's drawers.
Not a filing cabinet.
There could be tables.
There's not
drawers.
files. What does a king have to file? Oh yeah, I became king, by the way. Don't mean to flex, but
That's only because there was this free-for-all thing that Kenny's father in the game joined and I was a part of his group to help him be king because like he had a big
Yeah,
plan.
I originally joined to help him become king, and then I won. And I was like, I kind of want to be
No,
king.
no. Let me explain more in
Actually,
detail.
I
So
wasn't even
you meant
there when I
you
won.
meant to help, but the game rules were you couldn't help other
Yeah,
nobles.
so I had to enter under the falsehood that I wanted to become the king myself.
Yeah. So
Which I did,
Tyler
low-key, but-
earlier in the campaign died and had to make a new character.
Because he sucks. He made a contract with a god and shit, and he always is stupid in some of the
Yeah,
campaigns we
he's
do.
like. Yeah,
I really hope
so
Tyler doesn't watch this, because we're insulting him a lot.
it's okay.
We'll apologize afterwards. Well,
So like, he, like went with the thing like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna act like I don't know what's going on. I'm like, great, good, fantastic. You're an idiot. So we didn't want him like taking out Kenny's dad because Kenny's dad was gonna be ruler, and it'd be fine because like the DM knows what wants to happen. And Tyler's like, oh, I'll do the finishing blow because he's hurt. Dunk. Kenny wins.
I wasn't even. I was.
You weren't
No, I
even
was-
there to
was
stop
I busy
him.
at lunch? No, I wasn't at school that day. I think I had a doctor's
Yeah.
appointment or something. No, that was the day I went to the dentist.
Tyler was fucking like, I'll just take him out because he's weak. I'm like, Tyler, don't. He's like, we're trying to make him win. He's like, I don't know that. Like, shut the fuck up.
I mean, he's not
swear to
wrong.
God.
His character didn't know
But
that
still,
yet. He was playing to the.
he
was
knows.
playing to realism.
But I don't care.
Then apparently, I hired some Minotaur thing.
That was
Yeah,
overpowered.
it was broken.
Only because he got good rolls, and like, every time he got a good roll, he instantly killed.
Yeah. Just because Kellen,
'Cause
who's the DM,
didn't
did
feel
not
like
want to
making
think of stats
stats.
for him, so
I'm not
he
doing
just
that
made him
either.
OP.
If y'all have a party member and it gets a good enough roll, it works. Okay.
One shot every time. 30 strength set.
Yeah, but just the whole.
So now I'm the king. What I'm most likely going to do is have my dad being like a stand-in king.
I asked you about that, but you didn't really respond to when I said
I
that.
thought, because I was thinking about it at the time, but because I don't want to just stay in the kingdom for the rest of the D&D campaign, obviously.
Yeah, because as a king, you would
Yeah,
have
so
to.
I'll probably have him be like a stand-in or have him be my royal advisor. So I still have the title of king, but I don't actually have to do anything with it.
Let me be a part of your special ops squad.
I don't think I have a special ops squad.
You will. It's
I can make one for you, and I'll lead it.
I'm the leader. I'm leader.
Automatically, the second the elite squad starts, you're just like, yeah, I'm the leader now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm the rogue of the group. I'm the sneaky guy.
Yeah, you're a
Like,
6 foot tall dragon that stands
Yeah.
out.
but I'm skinny.
But a dragon.
And I usually- I just have those like scales and a face.
Yeah.
And teeth.
People notice a 6 foot tall person with a
Not
dragon head.
most sneaking will happen at night anyway. So I have like a mask
Sneaky
on.
Anyway, doesn't matter. It just depends
Yeah, I
on
have
your
dark-
dexterity.
I have dark green skin. So at night it's even harder to see me.
I mean, it's dependent on your dexterity set anyway. It's not
that
like
I have a 18, so plus
it's not
4
like
on
your
that.
appearance really has any difference on
And
it.
I have a proficiency, so that's 6 plus to whatever I roll.
Well, no, you don't have a plus.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
plus
two
4.
proficiency bonus. Yeah, we're not level 5 in that campaign.
Yeah, but I just level 6 because he became an archfey by signing a contract.
No.
But he has 2 clones of himself that are black and white, like just like everything's black and white about them. Constantly coming after him, but they can only walk. And if he can escape, he can like not die if one of them hits him, but if both of them hit them, he dies.
I don't
instantly.
even know what's really going on with his campaign. Low-key,
I
I
kinda-
haven't been paying attention.
That's the only thing I know is that he became archfey, but the consequences those people try
Yeah,
to
I
kill
kind
him.
of hate the past few times
So
in
no
our
mat-
D&D group because like me and Bobby haven't done anything.
Yeah, because like Tyler, for one, always wants to do something. Like
Yeah,
so
Tyler
do we.
and Isaac
And
take
then
up.
Isaac is so intricate; he wants to
because
do
he's
everything.
basically in a
at
separate
once.
campaign, honestly, by himself, doing stuff. And Kellen is mostly focusing on Isaac. And then anytime he gives us a chance to do something, Tyler has to do it.
Yep.
All I accomplished was walking through my castle and sitting down in a chair in the whole hour we were playing. And all Bobby managed to
Yeah.
accomplish was he went hunting for a deer, which
And
he didn't
missed.
even get to finish hunting because Isaac took
Yeah,
up
'cause-
more time again.
Yep. So yeah, an hour is not enough for a D&D
It's
campaign.
really not. Every time we play, me, you, and Tyler, we usually do like 2 hours, 3 hours
lot
at
of shit.
minimum.
Yeah.
And we managed to accomplish a lot of things because Isaac's not there to hog half our time.
Yeah. Except, yeah. I feel like Tyler's less doing shit in our campaign.
Yeah, he's usually. I'm doing something. He's just on his phone.
Yeah.
He's not as
He's
active
lazy.
in our
Yeah.
campaign, but in Kellen's campaign he is.
Yeah, I think a good idea would actually be Kellen coming over and DMing for
Yeah,
us.
but we have to coordinating with you and Tyler is already hard enough. Coordinating with
What do you mean?
getting a time and place for us to actually do all this. Coordinating with Kellen might also make it a little
Well, actually,
harder.
as soon as I'm done moving, I'll be fine on weekends.
Tyler,
It said no signal on your computer.
yeah, because the monitor fell asleep again.
I think I should be fine
But
though.
I'll turn it back on just to be safe. Kellen, I don't know. He seems usually really busy because he does band and theater.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm pretty sure there's another D&D group at our school on Fridays. I don't know if Kellen goes to that or not. I don't know what the deal is. I think Isaac DMs, but I don't know if Kellen
Yeah.
plays or not. I don't know. We can talk to him about it. Maybe.
Yeah.
Next D&D.
But I think the first D&D podcast we should do with him, because I kind of want to play while we podcast, and there's a lot of silence, and Kellen's really good at keeping not silence.
Well,
Kellen's good at
I still
that.
feel like we should attempt it later.
Yeah,
and
definitely
then
should attempt
if
it.
it's bad, obviously we can just scrap it.
Later tonight,
Yeah.
you think?
Like we
Okay.
can still try, but like I said, if it's
The echo downstairs is gonna be
if it's
terrible.
bad, we don't have to upload it. Like we
Yeah.
can just scrap it and try
Yeah,
again. But
yeah,
I still
yeah,
think
yeah.
it'd be worth trying to do just to see how it kind of plays out.
How long?
Only
for like half an hour.
Do you want to shoot for 45 or try to go for an hour?
If we're at 45, we think we should still talk. We'll just keep going for an hour. So
we talked about D&D for a good like 25 minutes just now.
we weren't. I didn't even want to give them like topic yet. I wanted to stay in the anime topic.
I don't even
Into that
remember
somehow.
I don't know. It's not worth it. Back to anime. Why not? Me and Bob
why
both
not?
frequent anime watchers. Well,
You're definitely way more than I do. I haven't watched anime in a while, except for the recent Scissor 7 I watched.
I've kind of run out of shows recently. I'm in the show hole, as they call it. So I've been kind of going back to YouTube.
The thing is, because you look for mainstream
from
shows.
it.
When I was younger and looked for anime, I just searched like anime and the topic I wanted on
Mine-
YouTube. And I found like a bunch of small
I
ones that are
don't
really good.
need to watch mainstream anime. It's just mainstream anime is kind of easier to watch because I know there's a bunch
Mm-hmm.
of episodes and I know it's most likely going to be good already. I don't mind watching smaller animes, but they're
Thing
harder
is,
to
you like to
find.
stay in one category because like you don't like do you like slice of life anime?
Yeah, some of them. I haven't seen that
Like,
many
I
of
like-
them, so I don't have
You like to watch a lot
much
of
of an
fantasy.
opinion about it.
You like to watch a lot of fantasy.
That's
I
because
noticed.
they're usually pretty good. Like
They're
reincarnated
fun.
as a slime.
They're fun to watch. That
Most
was
of the
my
ones where they go
favorite
to
so far.
other worlds they're either a hit or
best.
miss though. They're either really
Yeah.
good or they're pretty poop.
Or
Like SAO, I know it's kind of a not like
as a
opinion.
people, I feel like people are
There's a lot of
off and on about
controversy.
that.
I liked season 1.
I like
Season 1
I
I
did
thought
too.
was
Was
a great show.
really good.
Everything after
good
that,
storytelling.
no. Like Gun Gale, I did not like.
I'm kind of alright with Gun
I didn't
Gale,
even
but
finish
the long
watching
hair
it.
Kirito,
Alicization is the new thing. I haven't even. Yeah,
Is that
I haven't
new?
gone into that at all.
I haven't watched that. We should watch it together.
We might.
Um,
I didn't finish Gun Gale though, so I don't know if it's relevant playing off the story. Oh, no, the second season where they went to the other fantasy world where Kirito was
Yeah.
like an elf or something. That
Uh-huh.
one wasn't that bad. I think
wasn't that
the
bad,
first
no.
one was still the best in my opinion.
oh yeah, my favorite
The
is the
second
first.
season, now that I remember, wasn't that bad because they also went back to SAO. Yeah,
For a
which
little
is
bit.
a little weird, but then Gun Gale, I didn't like that much, and then Alicization, don't have an opinion of.
Don't know yet. Apparently he has a caretaker. I've seen memes of it. I think he has a caretaker that like him and I guess she's his
Asuna.
wife now,
They
right?
got married in
Yeah, they're-
game, I think. And
Yeah.
they
So, like,
met
him-
up in real
they
life.
keep-
I don't know if they got
Yeah, I
married,
know
but
that.
I'm pretty sure they were dating.
So like a bunch of memes like they keep bashing back and forth at each other about who should be closer to him or something like that. But it's weird.
Alright.
We'll watch
Yeah.
figure it out
Alright,
later.
what are your top 3 animes, Bob?
Top 3 this year or all time?
Let's just say all time, because I don't really keep track of when animes come out, so I don't know
Yeah.
this year and whatnot. Actually, no, we'll do
Um,
separate this year and all time. You can have the same
Yeah.
few in either category, though.
So the thing is, for this year, my number 1 would be
Yes,
Demon Slayer.
yes.
That was really great
Demon
plot,
Slayer was good.
great animation. Love like the different animation styles like
I
mixed
just
together.
wish Zenny 2 wasn't such a bitch all the time. When he's unconscious,
I was like,
he's probably my favorite character.
he's oh
When
yeah.
he's not, he's a whiny bitch.
Nesco, best girl 2019. Just gonna say that now.
Uh,
Not just because it's best girl doesn't mean it's sexual. It means that she's just the best girl.
and
Just
you
doesn't
said of
mean shit.
2019. That doesn't mean of all time.
Of all time,
All right.
best girl of all time. No, hands
I
down.
don't
No
know.
debate.
There's a lot of cute
Maybe
little
the
girls in
content-
anime. Not lollies. Those are different than
Not
cute
lollies.
little
No, no, no,
girls,
no.
okay? One is
Different.
over-sexualized, and one is just a cute little girl trying to exist in anime.
How did you not know the category of hentai called ugly bastard? How did
I
you
didn't-
not know that? You've
I've
probably seen it.
Seen hentai like that. I just didn't know there was a category for it.
Yeah, apparently.
Also,
people
I like how we're just randomly bringing up that both of us have watched hentai before.
If you watch anime, you watch hentai. I swear that's true.
Probably.
Yeah.
You watch
some
anime,
nights
find
I'll,
a hot
like-
anime girl,
I'll-
I wish she was getting fucked right now.
Oh wait.
Oh
There's
yeah,
something
there
close
is.
to that.
Probably.
Yeah. One night I'll do real life, and the next night I'll do something else.
Yeah, I mix it up.
Or hentai.
It's a toss. It's a mix-up. Sometimes I do
It's
both.
what I
like
feel.
one of each.
This is grotesque. Back to anime.
Back to
my-
getting off of our kinks.
I guess like
Alright,
my
you start off with top 3 of this year. Demon Slayer was your number 1.
top. I'm not sure too many things that came out this year.
Alright, well then your top 3 of all time.
I guess still my first one was Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. My second favorite
Didn't
would have
Slime
to
come out this
be-
year?
Was
we're,
it?
we're talking in terms of 2019, not 2020. Obviously, there hasn't really been any anime of 2020 yet.
Yeah.
I think
So,
Slime.
Wait,
Yeah, I think that
Reincarnated
was
Slime
the
comes
summer
out?
anime of 2019.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I guess that'll be my second one then.
I'm trying to think what else came out
19,
summer.
Yeah, a lot of summer animes where it's
Yeah,
at.
honestly, the New Year
They have
summer
a-
anime.
there's a
is
lot
where
this
they
year.
pull up.
If my phone wasn't on the TV, I'd be looking it up right now. You can look it up right now. See, I told you. You
Alright,
need
well, let me
your
look
phone.
up the summer 2019 animes.
I'll just keep talking. So I'm just gonna start listing a bunch of honorable mentions.
Honorable
Actually, my third favorite. We'll
Alright,
talk
we
about it
got
later.
Fire Force. Is it wrong to try
Mm-hmm.
to pick up girls in a dungeon? Season 2.
I do like that one.
Fuerta from commonplace to something.
Okay, you're getting lower to your mic, so I can't follow with your
Sorry
mouth.
about my coughing. Oh shit, Dr. Stone. How did
Ooh,
we forget
yup,
about
that's
that?
actually that. Oh, fuck. I'm at my number one. No, wait, no. It's a close second. It's a close second. Next behind Demon
We
Slayer.
got
That's second
Dr.
one this year.
Stone, Fire Force, Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Season 2. Our Fuerta from Commonplace to World's Strongest is the whole title. Haven't seen that. Weathering with You, haven't heard of it. Mau-sama Retry, haven't heard of it. To the Abandoned Sacred Beasts, I have heard of it. I didn't watch it. Kengan Ashura, that one was pretty good, I guess.
I don't think I've
Kengan
heard of that one.
Ashura. It's on Netflix.
Actually, all right. List of 2019.
Craft. Haven't heard of that.
2019 favorites.
Are you lost?
Number one, Demon Slayer.
Akamito Gnome.
I'm listing here, sir. Don't talk.
A One Piece movie came out.
Oh my God! Shut up. You're so bad at this. Number 1, Demon Slayer. Number 2, Dr. Stone. Number 3, Reincarnated
Magical
Slime.
Senpai.
I've heard of that. I
Oh,
haven't
you
watched
have?
it.
Oh, well, that came out this summer.
Here's some honorable mentions. I liked one of my first favorited anime
That's it.
was,
That was on the list.
would have to be High School DxD for the for the plot.
Yes,
Obviously.
all the plot. If you watch anime, you know about
Yeah.
plot. Yep.
Yep.
They're
High School of the Dead. Was pretty
both
good
of them
too.
were ecchi, but they were also really good shows. Besides
Oh yeah.
the etchiness of it, I don't know what you would call that, but besides getting their audience hard, they were good shows.
So stupid.
All right.
to say.
So are these still honorable mentions or your top 3 of all time?
Let's keep it going with honorable mentions. What's some other good classic ones we watched?
We've watched?
I like Darling in the Franxx.
I never
like
finished
that.
it.
Yeah, it was
Wasn't there a
pretty good.
second season?
I think.
If there was, I didn't watch
You
it.
could
I
be
didn't
wrong.
finish the first season. I was like 2
I
episodes
liked
away
it,
from
though.
finishing it. I just didn't.
Yeah, it was over sexualized in one part.
Yeah, they're all
weird.
kids.
I can't remember what it was.
That's weird.
Yeah, They're all kids. Well, not kids. They're
Isn't
teenagers.
Zero Two looks like? How old is she? Did they ever say?
She's
she
17.
Is?
I think they're all like 17, 16. Maybe
The
one
main character
18 or
kind of looks like
something,
he's
I
like
don't know.
14. He kind of has a baby face.
But it was just like all like the good scenes, how they had to survive on their own, and like two people actually got married. Like, that was
Kids?
cute. Like, yes, they got married to each other because they were together for like years.
They can do what they
They
want.
grew up and all that. Yeah, they're on their own. They didn't have anyone to watch over them. Cause like they were a part of
Mhm.
something, right? I don't
Yeah.
know. So like they're on their own. They got married, and then like the day they got married, people were like, "All right, we're stopping this," because they were doing an experiment. I think they weren't alone. They made it think they were alone.
Huh.
So we're stopping this, and then they take those two
Okay, that's a
away.
little messed up.
Brainwashed
Brainwashed.
them, and they forget. Everyone forgets, and I was so angry. You ever get emotional at some shit that happened
I
on
don't,
there?
no.
Like someone dies. Oh,
Yeah.
are you sure? Nina?
Stop.
Nina? Yep, there it is.
Okay,
Need to
alright,
know.
it's my turn. Top 3 this summer: Doctor Stone, Demon Slayer.
Ooh, switcheroo.
I mean, I'm not listing them in the order I liked them per se.
Okay.
It's just the top 3.
Not
I don't
yet?
really know how I
Okay,
would rank
okay.
them. I could have sworn Reincarnated as a Slime came out this summer.
It
I
didn't.
feel like it did, but it wasn't on that list.
Did it
Maybe
not?
it came out 2018. It hasn't really been that long. I really don't know.
I don't
Okay,
know.
my third one for this summer, I really don't know.
I thought that'd be a boring show because it's just a slime. But then I didn't know that he absorbed powers
Yeah.
when he ate something.
Then he
That
ate
was
the
sick.
dragon. That whole show was good and itchy, but
Yeah,
it was
I
good.
might go back to rewatch it. Okay, I'm gonna mention Overlord. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I was getting there. I was.
I
Gonna
didn't
mention
finish
it.
that though. I think I had like one or two
So for
episodes
my
left.
top 3 summer anime, I don't know what the third one would be. Overall, of all anime, One Punch Man. Season 1.
That was a pretty
season
good
2
show.
it was not nearly as good as season 1.
I liked it more
Yeah,
than you
but
did, but just
Season
not
2,
a lot.
Kind of seemed like it was Dragon Ball kind of. It took them like too many episodes to finish a single plot line.
Yeah.
Like him in the
Yeah.
karate tournament took like 6 episodes in what they could have accomplished in 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Like, they just stretched things out too much. Season 1 though, fantastic. Watched it 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
I watched it twice
Oh my
in
God.
subbed and once in dubbed. And I don't really remember it to say which one was better. I usually watch my anime in sub though.
I usually watch dub because I mean I can watch subbed, except I like watching everything instead of just looking at the
See,
titles, looking out.
I'll finish my list and then I'll come back to what I was going to talk about.
Yeah.
Overlord, also one of my top favorites. I've seen the whole thing twice, which there's 3 seasons, so it's definitely a lot longer to watch than One Punch Man season 1.
Yeah.
And for watching it 3 times, it was only the first season. I've only seen the second season once. I didn't like it enough to watch it a second time. My third of all time, honestly, probably One Piece. It's not even. Yeah,
Aren't you
it's not
still watching
done.
that?
The show's not over yet.
Yeah, it's
They're
not
at
done.
900 and
Yeah.
something, and it's not over yet. Naruto has
Yeah.
about 900 episodes. If you count Boruto, I think they're over 900. But they're
We're not gonna
separated into
mention
like 3
Boruto.
different shows, so it's a little bit different. One Piece is still the same show, but moving on. Dragon Ball is a lot of episodes
So,
too.
hold on. Let me say a couple of things I just remembered. Netflix series. My favorite Netflix anime would have to be
Baki was
Baki.
good.
Uh,
So was
that
King
was
and
really
Ashura.
good. And Castlevania. I,
haven't
like
seen
that one a lot.
You tried to get me to watch it.
We tried watching it, yeah, but I like that one a lot. I've seen some other animations there in anime and Netflix. I don't know why they're so
They don't
weird.
do
It's like almost 3D.
the
It's
CGI.
gross.
They like
Yeah, it's
refuse to do
gross.
typical Japanese animation.
Unless they pay someone to.
It might be
put their
easier
own
to do
shit up there.
CGI. I don't know. I don't like
Maybe.
it
I
as
don't know.
much. It's kind of weird. It does.
It looks weird. It's like Jump Force the show.
You're not wrong. It kind of
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yo, what if they had Baki to Jump
They
Forward? That'd be
won't,
freaking cool.
But it'd be cool if they did. Yeah.
Yeah,
You should watch King and Ashura. It's
that'd be
kind of
cool.
like Baki. And like martial arts fighting and whatnot.
Isn't that the weird animated one
It's
though?
kind of similar. It is weirdly animated and it was hard to get used to. But if you get used to it, it's a good show.
The entire time watching Baki, like the love interest, I was like, get together,
Then
the
they did.
entire time. And then they
Yeah.
fucked. No, they were about to. My favorite part.
can't be spoiling
Sorry,
it. I know what you're talking about.
I
Though,
don't
the
care.
window. He busted in.
No, I'm talking about when they're laying down and he turns over and his
Oh.
father's there.
Can't say I remember that.
I'll have to show you later. he like he's like looking at her. He's like, oh.
You can't
like,
see what
Dad?
he did, but he just turned his head and looked over. He was mimicking it. Back to what I was going to say earlier. Between sub and dub, when I first started watching anime, I watched it in dub too because I was like, ew, listening to Japanese and
same.
reading
I
it,
would
gross.
never.
So I went to
I would
dub.
never do that.
And then I started watching
Yeah.
Naruto. That wasn't the first one I watched, but I think it was one
That-
of the
I
first
wouldn't
few.
The only shows I'll never watch in sub is Naruto and Dragon Ball. I'd
'Cause
rather
you
watch
started
them
them
in
in
dub.
dub.
They're also mainstream.
It's hard to
dub,
watch
like,
a show in dub and then go to sub and vice versa because you're so used to one,
Yeah.
switching to the other is kind of gross. But yeah, I started watching Naruto in dub, and then it was a few years ago. Hey Chris, my brother just walked in right now. Thank you,
What's
thank
up?
you. We're recording a podcast right
dropping
now.
off gifts.
Why?
Yeah.
Because we can.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Cool, cool. All right, thanks.
Cool.
How long are you
Alright,
gonna stay
see ya.
here? Okay, we might come out and talk to you in a little bit, depending on how long he's here.
Yeah. We can cut and
We
come
could.
back
Let me finish what I was saying
easily.
first, and then we can.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I started watching it in dubbed, and then this was a few years ago. So I think they're now. It was Naruto Shippuden. I think they finished dubbing it now, but at the time when I was watching it, they weren't yet. So
Yeah.
I got up to the point where it was subbed only. They didn't have dubbed, and I didn't want to go from dub to sub, so I just stopped watching the show altogether. And then I started to go back into it a few years and started watching it in subbed, and I was like, okay, it's not bad, but it's still weird going from dub to sub. And then, so I started watching around, and there's not nearly as many dubbed as there is subbed.
Yeah. Because it starts in
Yeah,
Japan.
and unless it's really popular,
And
they're
then-
not going to dub it. So
yeah.
I was kind of like, well, there's actually a lot more shows in dub. So I just started watching sub, or there's a lot more shows in sub, sorry. So I just started watching sub, and eventually that's what I got used to, so now I prefer it over dub. But dub also has its benefits, because when I'm playing games, I like background noise other than the games. 'Cause the games are usually boring, so I'll watch YouTube or something, but watching a dubbed anime is good, because if you watch a subbed anime, your focus has to be on the anime, because you have to be reading it.
Yeah. That's another reason why I like
You could
dub.
be doing
is 'cause,
something
like,
else and still be paying attention to
Yeah,
the
like
show.
I could be like, I want to make food, and I had to put my phone down to carry the food over, and I don't know what's going
but
on.
if with this dub, you can still be paying attention. That's why, like, if I'm playing a game or something, I might try to find a dubbed anime so I can still just listen along and pay attention while still not having to focus on it completely.
If I'm bored, I just listen to a podcast like this.
Yeah, or you could plug into our podcast while you're playing a game or something.
Yeah, hey, what's up? If you're listening through a game,
Yeah,
what's up?
hit us up. What game? Mention in the comments below. What game?
Yeah, in the comments.
And
oh,
why do
yeah.
you not like listening to it?
We're talking to you, Jerry.
If your name is Jerry, hit us up in the comments.
We know what you're doing.
I see
see
that
you.
hand on your penis. You better take it off.
Take it off. I
Use
know his
mine.
voice is sexy, but
You can borrow my hand.
wait, can't do that. Reach to the phone or anything you're listening
Whatever
to.
you're listening to, and I'll touch your penis for you real quick.
Don't promote
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm not gonna reach in the phone and touch your penis. Are you okay? Cut. Are you ready to
There you
pause
go.
real quick, so we can go say hi to my brother?
Yeah, we'll cut.
We'll come back.
We'll be back.
You won't
Yeah.
notice that we're
Hold
gonna.
on, wait.
But
Yeah.
for you,
Hold on, I
it'll
got
be
fun.
no
Where the
time skip at all. But for us, it will be.
Yeah. We'll come back and talk
Yeah,
about.
We'll figure it out when we.
Wait, before we cut, you forgot one more anime on Netflix that was really good.
Saki.
No, wait, Psyche.
The
That's what it
Disastrous
was.
Life of Psyche K. That was a good show.
Let's take a quick second to talk about it.
It was.
That was a
It's
really good show.
Not really a show. It's like
like
mini
some-
subplots that sort of
Yeah,
have a general
like some-
storyline.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Sometimes
Yeah.
they're like completely different. The second season, I waited forever to watch because it was not dubbed yet.
I
Is it
watched it
dubbed
in
yet? I
sub,
can't
the
remember.
all of it, so I don't know. There's only
Yeah,
like
there's
6
the new
episodes
season.
though.
No, yeah, the new season of the original before the new series, which is
Yeah.
Reawakened. But before that one, I didn't want to watch the last season of the first show because it was in dub. It was in sub, and I couldn't switch.
So you
like that. I
haven't
can't
seen
switch like
Reawakened yet?
that. No, I've seen Reawakened. I haven't seen the last season of the first
because
show.
Is it in dub now?
But there's
Have they dubbed
Huh?
it?
I've checked. I don't think it is. But the thing is, there's no relevance in the new series. So
like
it's
I
fine.
said, it doesn't really follow a direct story. Well, it kind
In
of
the new
does.
series, it was
'cause
like
I'm not gonna try
Yeah,
to spoil it,
but-
but the thing that happens towards the end of the second season is
Yeah.
kind of referenced the beginning.
it's still good to watch.
Yeah, even if you don't know what the hell's
They're
going on, it's still a pretty interesting show to watch. But yeah, we'll be.
Yeah, all right, we'll
right
stop
back.
here, come back.
Yeah, we had to
And
go
we're
help
back.
my mother dearest get pizza.
That was long,
Yeah, we were gone for like
longer
what,
than
2
I
hours?
expected.
No, like an hour and a half
No
at
way.
most.
Like an
We
hour
also took
and
a
half.
break to
They
eat
less than
and
an hour.
watch YouTube. Yeah, don't worry about that. We were watching
Don't worry about
Rivals of Goose. That's not Rivals of Ether, but Goose mod. Many mood. There was
Many
Ouija
mod.
with a penis for a lightsaber, and a lightsaber for a penis. Got that.
Love
backwards.
that part.
Then there was Goose. He honked and played Megalovania on the
He
harmonica.
did have a harmonic. Yeah. So let's just get back on our topic. Games of this year.
Last of
maybe
Us
the
2,
best games of last year.
baby.
You think? I didn't play it, but I heard it was good.
Last of Us 2 hasn't come out yet.
Stop
Last
moving
of
the
Us
chair.
2 did not come
It's
out
gonna be
yet.
bad.
Last of Us 1
Oh,
came out a while ago. Then they remade it for the PS4.
I didn't.
And then I
That's
didn't play
what
the
I'm thinking of,
remake,
yeah.
but I played the OG. And then Last of Us 2. I can't wait for that. Last of Us 1 was amazing. Did you ever play it?
No, I've seen video of it. It looks pretty
Probably
good.
one of my top games,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. I'm excited for Doom Eternal. I
didn't
loved the
beat it.
2016. You didn't beat. I didn't beat either, but I got decent.
I know it hasn't come out.
Huh?
It's irrelevant.
So,
Yeah.
besides talking to yourself
Sorry,
over
I
there,
was- I'm sorry, I
any
get some
besides Last of Us 2, what else? What other games you besides Last of Us 2? you
Cyberpunk
think?
2077. I
Yeah,
don't
yep,
think I've
yeah,
heard a
that
single
too.
person not
Just
be
think of
hyped
that.
for that game. I haven't
that's
seen
what
that
I'm
much
saying.
on it, and I still want.
There's not. I don't think they did it on purpose. Did you know that they
Or
they delayed
it.
No, they delayed Doom Eternal to make his
Okay.
biceps bigger. I've seen the difference. It's
What's the
gigantic
point?
compared to
Why?
like before they fixed it. Because
Keanu
why
Reeves is in
not?
2077. I know.
And everyone knows that.
I was gonna say it earlier when we were still talking about
Why
the
you
game, but I
telling me?
forgot what his name was. I had to think about it. I was about to say John Wick is in it, and then I'm like, that's not his real name.
John Wick is in it. Don't even
Maybe his
call him
character
by
is
his
John Wick
name.
in the game. We don't know.
I don't think so. My favorite game last year would be. I mean, honestly, I played a lot of Modern Warfare, but
Me,
when it first came out,
I didn't buy it.
That got it. Well, yeah.
I didn't
don't
like
know
it
why
that much.
you don't like COD.
What's your favorite game of all time?
I like all time shit.
Let's do some
Jesus,
honorable
all
mentions.
time. I can't think.
Just games you really liked, but not sure if they're
Honorable
your favorite.
mentions. Titanfall
Gang.
2,
I should love that game.
right there.
Yeah.
Obviously Doom.
Which one? All of them or only?
I
just
played
one?
like the
Did you play any of the
2016 one.
original
Yeah. I played some of them on my phone, like
The emulator?
with the Game
I have
Boy
Doom 2 on the
Advance like
360.
plug-in. Yeah. Oh yeah, if you buy like pre-order the new Doom, like you get Doom 64
Nice.
in digital copy. Another good game was like I liked all the COD games.
What's your
Like I
favorite
played
one?
almost every one. My favorite one, the first two Black Ops.
Modern Warfare 2.
Third one is
Modern
nothing
Warfare
to
2
do
is probably
with the
mine.
last two. I didn't play in the Modern Warfares. My dad did. Ooh, never mind. Remember my
The
favorite
newest
game?
one?
God of War.
Did you play the
Favorite game.
originals at all?
The newest one. Yep.
I
No,
had,
but I
like,
watched my
the
dad play them when I was
collection
younger.
pack on the PSP when people still
Mhm.
had those.
Oh my god, I love that. I love the new game. It's
It
so
is- we
good. The
actually did a
graphics
Let's
are
Play of it on our
amazing.
channel. We talked about it earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. I edited
it'll
it.
be
We
gone.
were talking about it earlier. An hour-long edit that
By
no
the time
one
this
watched.
video goes up to watch it, so you won't know about it by the time you hear this.
Yeah.
So
Unless
Yeah,
you're an
what,
old
like the,
viewer,
what,
which I
15?
doubt it.
that probably didn't even watch the whole hour
Yep,
of it.
or 12.
Probably watched the first 10 minutes. Like,
Yep.
yeah. We could actually check that with watch time.
So yeah, that game. I just love like I love just Norse culture. I like their mythology a lot because I descend from Vikings. And I'm really interested in their culture and their religion and all that. So I
Mhm.
read a lot about it before I played the game. And actually, the game has taught me a lot
Is
about
it
the
actually
culture
like?
too. 'Cause they have like
I-
little story
no,
bits.
Never mind. I was about to say, is it actually based on it?
It's
But
a
then
little
I know
accurate.
a lot of like the collectibles that you can find throughout the game are very reminiscent of Norse mythology
Yep.
and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, they got it pretty accurate.
It's just kind of
Um,
cool to see something that was always conceptual transformed to something that's visual. Like, especially the serpent, the
Yep.
world eater snake. Yeah, like,
The
you can
world
hear
snake,
stories of it that being.
dude, like having it in the back. Once you like find him and like you just see him in the
Yeah, wasn't it,
background
like,
everywhere you go. 'Cause
Jormungandr, right?
He's over mountains.
I'm
I
probably
don't know how to
butchering
pronounce his
it
name.
wrong completely.
Um,
But it's like,
no one knows.
just hearing about that snake that was big
Well,
enough
not
to
knowing.
surround the entire world is like, okay, that's pretty cool. But actually seeing it in game is like, holy
Seeing
sh-
how
like,
giant
putting
he
it in
is.
perspective changes it completely.
And it's just the whole story about him having a son and like kind of
Yeah,
raising him
their
as they
relationship between
continue.
father and son,
Like
it gets bigger,
just
and
gets
then
bigger.
mid game it kind of like
Daddy
it's like, ooh,
Kratos.
It's just like, ooh.
Yeah. I hated
He was-
what
he was a
he
little
became. I was
douchebag,
so angry until he fixed himself. He came a little
Big Daddy
douchebag.
Kratos. You
Yeah.
need to give him a swift backhand. Put him in the shape.
Yeah, reminder of where he belongs.
I was about to say
But
something,
yeah, that,
and I don't want to spoil the game, but the game's been out for so long. If you don't know about it, the fact that he's
I know.
no,
Don't spoil the
it
very
doesn't
end.
matter. If you don't know by now, you're not gonna know
Okay, fine.
anyway.
Then
Yeah,
where
the
you
fact that he's
been?
Loki.
Where you been? Yeah.
That was weird.
He's not. Okay. So I went back and watched like Easter eggs of the game, and like I didn't notice it. If I replayed it, I would have noticed it. But like when he was talking about, hey, can I
Yeah,
transform
he
to
was
animals?
asking about
Loki
what
did the same
powers he
thing.
has as the son of a god.
But the thing is, you know how you need a mistletoe to kill
Mhm.
the boulder. That wasn't like apparently how the story was in the mythology is that this he was made invincible, and he couldn't feel anything, so he had a contest of people trying to hurting him and like killing him, and no one could do it. And then this old blind archer, Loki, came up to him and like whispered in your ear how to kill him. Didn't tell how to kill him, but like said use this. It was a mistletoe-tipped arrow, which Atreus used. And the blind man shot him because he's a good shot, even though he's blind because he used to be an archer. Shot him, and he's like doesn't care. He didn't care when he came out. He got hit with the arrow
So
and
that's
killed
how he
him.
actually died in Norse mythology.
So, the thing is, like, how did the person that told us about the mistletoe know about it if that was Loki?
Well, obviously they
Like-
couldn't follow it exactly. They changed it for gameplay standards, but
Obviously, yeah. But it's still cool, like, that, like going to different
Yeah.
realms, like,
Mhm.
hell.
yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
it
think
was
that's
just called
pronounced
Hell.
like that. It's without the extra L, yeah. That was cool. How it's actually cold there. I think that's yeah. Compared to our
The Christian version of Hell.
yeah,
What's your
yeah.
favorite mythological
Um,
person or being, just in general? It doesn't have to be specifically Norse. It could be Greek,
Um,
Egyptian, whatnot.
yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
give me a tier list of mythological.
A tier list
Yeah,
of
no,
gods.
okay. Give me like your top 3.
I do like
Mhm.
giants in Norse mythology, cause like
I
I'm
think
pretty
they
sure they
had
can see the
some
future,
form of
right?
future sight.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like the whole species of
Um,
giants is on there. Okay.
Yeah. But specifically the giant that
Yeah.
started all life. Apparently,
Yeah, makes
Odin
sense.
took credit for it after he killed
Odin's
him.
a douche in Norse mythology.
It was a dick.
You
So.
still need 2 more for a top 3.
Oh yeah. I also like Medusa. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Like it's basic. Everyone knows. You know, everyone knows Medusa. My last one would be. I also love Poseidon. You know, my family are watermen. We like water. Poseidon. My dad actually has a
Nice,
tattoo of
nice.
Poseidon on his arm.
My
The
top
Viking
3
ships being sunk.
probably gonna be
It's a little
Fenrir.
crossover.
Fenrir, I don't know. He's so
Ooh,
cool to me.
Fenrir.
The way he died, when I read about it, was sad. Do you know how he died?
I
It was
forgot
like
who
I don't remember.
I know the
who
name. What
killed
was
him.
Fenrir again?
He was just a giant wolf.
No, what was
pretty
he
much.
again?
I think he was like Loki's son.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Like, it was a
Fenrir.
weird thing. But the way he died
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a guy literally grabbed him top and bottom jaw, full ripped his ass in half during a battle.
Isn't that what Hulk did in the show? Like he didn't rip it
Yeah.
happy. He's like kind of stopped him like that.
Yeah, he literally just
So
ripped
Matt's-
his whole in half. And was like, I was like, damn, what a way to go. But he's still cool, especially in Smite. I liked playing as him. He was a fun
think-
character. Then,
I I think it's funny how Atreus inherited some of the
Yeah.
Spartan rage that his dad had. That's pretty cool. He can't control it at all.
Yeah,
He
he was
literally
like,
passed out
and
getting
then
angry. Like, I'll do it myself. Ugh.
Then next would probably be Zeus. Gotta bleep that out. But my guy
Always.
Zeus, my hero. He's just I don't know. Lightning has just always been such a cool thing to me, especially like power over it and whatnot.
You were one of the guys that read.
I don't like
Percy and the
reading.
Lightning
I've
Thief,
seen the
didn't you?
movies. I don't like reading though.
yeah, they're
Then next
pretty
up
good
probably
movies.
Ra, the sun god from Egyptian mythology.
I was actually gonna say Ra.
Ra is I really like the Smite game. Like it's a fun game overall, but also just playing all the gods is really sick. Seeing them all kill each other, pretty fun concept.
I'm hoping the new God of War is a different mythology. I think it definitely
The
is.
God of
and,
War are pretty cool because he just kind of jumps
around.
around the mythologies, killing all their gods. Like, okay,
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't
no,
his goal
he was
this
just,
game.
Well,
He was just
in
trying
the
to
God
spread
of War
ashes.
lore, well, in
And
the
people were
God
in his
of
way.
War world, all the mythologies kind of exist, just in different areas of the world. So once he was left Greece after killing all the gods that lived there, he just pooped over to escape them, and it's like, oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Time to start slaying.
Yep. But he settled down with somebody instead of killing all their gods. But he didn't
He
like
still tried
them,
to
so
avoid
he
them, and
hates
then when
gods.
they tripped all in his territory, he was like, nah, bro, you dying.
It's kind of obvious that his son's like half god. That's why power to his head.
Yeah,
He became an asshole.
wasn't the
I
mom
hate
just
that.
a human? No, she was a witch, right?
No, she ended up being.
right,
She was a
right.
giant. Remember,
I know,
giants
it's
are
a
not all
species,
giant.
not
Remember, that's what he
necessarily
said.
a size.
Yeah. There were some
Yeah.
giants.
Yeah.
Giants, but they weren't
Alright, well,
all
I think that was
giant.
a
You know what I mean?
Good way to round it out. We're trying to keep it around an hour, so
Yeah.
we're gonna cut us off. It's an hour and
What
like
time?
1 minute.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll leave it here.
Yeah. We'll
Probably come back with
leave it
another
here for
one
now.
eventually. I don't know when. We might have another speaker with us
Whenever we have time.
Maybe I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So it's been
All
fun
right.
chatting. Yep.
See y'all next time.
Bye.